Jane Sally, submitted by Jane Sally. As you know, the decision has come down from the arbitrator in former RBPD K-9 Officer Natalie Rafferty's wrongful termination case. It is my understanding that this decision and the action to be taken is set to come before the City Council on Thursday, June 25th. The arbitrator used in this matter is a professional arbitrator and not from this area. This is an independent and neutral person officially appointed and mutually agreed upon by both parties. This arbitration and the decisions of the arbitrator are non-binding, so you on the City Council may decide to accept the findings, modify the findings, or reject the findings. If you, the Council, vote to reject the findings, the next step will mean more legal fees for the City. It will also mean the next 3 to 5 years of former Officer Rafferty's life will be held in limbo, and she will not be able to pursue her law enforcement career until this is finally settled in the courts. The events leading up and surrounding the elements of this lawsuit were very troubling and controversial for our city. It was a time of strife and animosity for many citizens and our police force. It is time to put this issue to rest in a fair and honorable way for the good of the city and for Ms. Rafferty. The complete decision is a 52-page document, but here are the important findings taken from the document that I believe the citizens of Rio Vista need to be aware of. In this, Natalie Rafferty is the appellant. The appellant's appeal should be sustained, quote-unquote, accepted with regard to the appellant's termination in the Jinx case. The appellant was not disciplined for just cause in the Jinx case and should be reinstated and made whole. The appellant should be returned to her position as the K-9 officer for the department and be made whole by the payment of all wages, benefits, and employee contributions lost as a result of the appellant's termination. The appellant's personnel record should be expunged of any and all references to the findings and discipline in the Jinx matter. I urge you, Mr. Mayor and City Council members, please do the right thing and accept the findings and recommendations of the arbitrators so this matter can come to a final conclusion. Respectfully submitted by Jane Sally.
Mr. Mayor, yes. Let me briefly respond a little bit. The public comments by Ms. Sally are disappointing. The issues surrounding Ms. Rafferty's case have been and remain a personal matter and therefore a confidential matter until the council has had the opportunity to hear and decide the case. However, this is not unexpected as this group has provided confidential information to the public since this issue was first raised. The city, at least, will continue to treat it as a confidential matter, even if others don't. The other thing I would say is, as part of our process, we had to inform Ms. Rafferty and her attorney on the date and also whether or not this will be a closed or open session, waiting for them to hear back. My point here is that they were provided with the dates. Nobody else has really been provided with the dates, and we haven't posted that. And so I find it dismaying and rather disappointing that this information that's only been provided to a very few people has now been put out in the public.
Mayor, I have one last comment.